It affects every single one of us in different fronts. First of all, if you're in the hospitality industry, if you have an hotel or a restaurant, of course you're going to be impacted by that visitor not coming here with money in their pockets and living here in our community. And you might say, well, Felipe, I don't work in tourism, so maybe the impact is not as big as it is, and I don't have a retail store. Well, what is fascinating is that when people from Mexico come to Arizona, when they're spending money in our state, they're paying sales tax. So all of those dollars in sales tax generated, they're staying with local governments. So our police, our fire, our roads, when they put gasoline in their cars and they fill the tank before leaving to Mexico when they're here on their vacation, all those tax dollars are impacting every single individual that resides here in Arizona.
Congress has extended aid by the form of loans. When I hear the word loan, I think you have to pay that back. How feasible
Mhm.
is that for some of the communities, the businesses here in Arizona?
You know something? The federal government has issued some programs that are helping us, some local businesses. It's a lifeline, and it helps us, and it helps small businesses, but it's short term. And when I talk to owners of small stores, or even maybe the national store or chain that has presence here, the biggest issue is, okay, what's in the future? I need to have a vision of the next few months. Should I continue and try to manage staying open for 3 4 months, or should I call it quits and just completely shut my business and lay everyone off and then just leave that space? So that's challenging right now, and that's what we're pushing right now, is to get more certainty.
Your job at the Visitors Bureau is to recruit, to retain businesses and tourists. How have you managed this past year?
It's been challenging, and to be honest, Lorraine, I mean, we have to reinvent a lot of times. First of all, we pull back a lot of the advertising. I mean, if we could not bring people from Mexico across the border, why should we be advertising, or Canada? So we changed our approach and do more of a public relations. We started shifting from marketing, selling to let's talk about things that are happening that are relevant to you, from COVID to recovery programs to even informing individuals about how can you travel, and if you can, what you need to happen, what you need to do. But now we're starting to see a recovery, and we're happy to start seeing in the near future numbers coming back for tourism all over the state of Arizona.
People are restless. They will want to get back to crossing back and forth. So, based on what you know, will ports of entry be staffed adequately and safely to handle the load they could be seeing coming across?
I think they're ready, and we're hoping that they're going to get some temporary assignment officers at the different ports of entry, because, Lorraine, you're correct. The demands there, the pen of demand is huge. You have no idea. Every time we communicate, of course, with through social media with our friends in Mexico, and every time we talk about the border, the number of emails, calls, messages that we get of people saying, "I've been saving money all this year. I'm ready. I need to go shopping for clothing. I need to buy this new computer." The demand's there. So we know it's going to be uh, a big interest of coming across the border. Something that we're suggesting, and again, it's we understand, and there's people at the CDC and federal government that can handle this procedure better. But we think that maybe a staggered approach could be a good way to reopen the border. Maybe start with people that already got their vaccines. If you're already been vaccinated, perfect. Can we welcome those individuals first? Second, once we get to our certain levels in both states, then can we welcome someone that has not received their vaccines yet, but maybe has a test that is negative? And then third, let's reopen the border completely. So we're looking again, and that's the business community. We want to have a sensible, safe approach. We don't want just to open the border with no process or thought about it. The most important thing is, yes, economy is important. We want jobs, but we want people to be safe and to be healthy as well.
Okay. Felipe Garcia from Vamos a Tucson. Thank you.
Thank you.